down on classes, but your honest take, do you like having all the age group classes or not so much?
Man, honestly, I don't know. Like, I guess I'd say I don't know what the right or wrong answer is. Because the B guys are as fast as the A guys sometimes. And to be honest with you, the C kids, I think there's some C kids last weekend that would qualify in the B. So I think it's just kind of all over the map. So I don't really know. The only thing I would say is, like I said, back to like trying to format it maybe more like a pro race where it's you're racing, say, 2 long motos in a day. So you're kind of getting yourself a little more ready. Maybe that's where the Supercross Next or the combines come in. I really like that idea. Everybody said it was going to take away from Loretta's, but Loretta's seems to be still going. Everybody's really still wanting to make Loretta's. So I don't know that that's necessarily the case. And everybody's different. Like I said, my older one was small until he got older. I mean, he rode 125s at 16, rode super minis at 15 because he was a small kid. And now my younger one's 13 and he's on a 125 already. So, so that kind of opens it up, to him. If you're a big kid or a small kid, you can still race, different size bikes.
Okay. So, I kind of think it might cut down on the whole sandbagging deal, but where it was like, then you have like defined rules. Novice class, you win 3 races and then you're out, or you finish top 5 and 10 races, you're out. But then you'd still have the same issue with guys that are just going to race the area and the regional, and so it's kind of one of those things. But that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, and I don't know what the answer is, to be honest with you. I've seen it kind of go different ways.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right? That's kind of how the thing is.
The sandbagging thing, I think, exactly. To some extent, we're always looking for that edge, whether it's on the bike or physical or whatever. So I think everybody just bends the rules to fit themselves,
Johnny, the hard part is when you look at take the girls class, it's 13 to 21. Just think about the athletic maturity. Can you imagine a 13-year-old racing against a 17-year-old Timmy? I mean, just to put it in perspective, when you look at that athletic maturity, though, see, that's what makes it so hard.
Well, Coach, now look in the pro class. Sorry, Tim. When you had like Jet Lawrence being 16, Stewart even being 16, 17, or at 15, right? And then now you're racing against the Mike Browns that are, RJ Hampshire, that's 33 years old at the pro class there,
Yeah, it definitely makes it makes a big difference in experience. What I have noticed like lately as this year was seeing, obviously Deegan's kind of on a roll, but Hymas, Julian, like there's been a bunch of those young kids now kind of overtake those older riders, even though they're older and more experienced. So I'm kind of seeing that shifting, right now. I feel like in the last almost year or so, year and a half. So we're kind of getting away from that. But yeah, you're right. I think my boy's racing 12 to 17-year-old. He's 13.
That's insane.
So insane. And then, we think, oh, he's big on the bike. And then when I got home from the race last night, we're sitting around bench racing with Evan, and Evan goes, "Man, I saw the videos. I thought you were big." And then all the kids next to you on the line, they're way bigger than you. He goes, "I know. I'm standing under the impound tent. They're a foot taller than me still." So even though we think he's big, he's still only 13. He's got a 13-year-old body. So,
well, in that 13-year-old racecraft against somebody, again, I use someone like yourself at 16, 17 years old. Think what you were accomplishing, what you were racing, and of course it's difficult. Well, I don't think it's really that difficult. Look at other sports, particularly in Europe, where they'll identify kids at 10, 11, 12 years old and go, okay, you're on our national program. So you're always that top 1%. You're always that cream of the crop. And obviously it's difficult to be able to say, okay, at this point in time, we have Ricky Carmichael,